I talked Monday with a Baptist preacher and his wife. The preacher was passing out tracts and gave me one. He told me that God gave him cancer and he's very sick with it. He's old, and he says that has been what has given him the drive to run around and preach the gospel to everybody. Well, we talked a little bit. His gospel was everybody sins in word, thought, or deed, past, present, and future. Don't worry about it. You're saved by Jesus, but you continue sinning. Well, now this preacher is a worker of iniquity. He's going around telling people it's okay to sin and you can't quit. And I told him that's wrong. And we circled back around to his disease. I said, why don't you ask Jesus to heal you? He said, no, God gave me this cancer. I said, well, if he did, are you going to? Yeah, I go to doctors. They're going to give me all these drugs and chemotherapy and this and that. I said, well, if God gave you this disease, this is what I tell people like this. Why do you go to a doctor? If he gave you the disease, you ought to be rejoicing you have it. And then you should be happy that God gave you this sickness. You shouldn't go try to make it go away if God gave it to you. See how silly that is? God didn't give him that disease. He just doesn't have any faith.